Welcome. I'll be reacting to Outlander, Season 7, Episode 12. Selected clips are provided for commentary purposes. This is not a market substitute. Please support the original currently on Stars. But he's out in just his waistcoat. It is not done.
Wanted to search me.
And that was a problem because
There was something upon my person I preferred he did not discover.
Well, I'm glad we're finally getting some Jamie perspective. It's been ages.
I learned that the Euterpe had sunk and King Claire would be worried. So I needed to assure her I was
Aw,
alive.
Jamie, always the gentleman. Aww.
Enough time to say it earlier, but I'm grateful for you. For taking care of Claire.
Not until you hear what they did. Just tell him it's gonna come out sooner or later.
Look a wee bit pale.
Oh dear.
I have had carnal knowledge of your wife.
Why?
Well, what do you bloody mean, why? I thought you were dead. So did your wife. Do you have the faintest idea what the knowledge of your death did to her?
No, I don't believe it.
We thought you were dead, you bloody asshole, both of us. And we had too much to drink one night, and damn you, neither one of us was making love to the other. We were both fucking you.
It really speaks to John's character, though, that he immediately just told Jamie. None of that, oh, we'll keep this secret between us for his good. What a beautiful tree.
I'm not sure what to call you. Under the circumstances.
That is true.
I still am your stepmother, regardless of the situation.
I suppose you knew.
Your mother...
She was reckless. Did they love each other?
No, not at all.
I think as much as they could have.
Claire is being really kind here.
It's the truth.
No, the truth is that everyone lied to me. My entire life is a lie.
Well,
No, don't you bloody tell me anymore.
Oh, this actor is knocking it out of the park right now. Oh, great transition.
If Colonel Fraser's taking you prisoner, I reckon he has reason.
He is a soldier. I remember him. This man is not a soldier.
I saw him, plain as day.
Oh no.
He had silver lacing. We'll take your prisoner back to camp and question him ourselves. Maybe we ought to take you too.
Of business elsewhere.
Jamie, come on. If those two would just sit down and have a heart-to-heart talk, it would easily figure things out. But of course not.
Firstly, we want to know if General Charles Grey is any kin to you.
What was in his pocket?
You stated that you don't hold an active commission in His Majesty's army at present.
That is correct.
Well, then would you care to explain to me this document? Colonel Smith will want to hang him in camp for all to see. Remember Powley!
Remember Powley! The devil is
Oh
Powley.
dear. Of course, Gray and Gray. The Americans were encamped, and in the middle of the night, the British came in, didn't fire a shot from what I remember. They just went around with their bayonets and while everyone was sleeping. Yeah. It was a very clever tactic and horrifying. All right, well, I don't think this has come up before on the show. And I totally did not make the connection before, but that makes so much sense. Remember Powley. Oh, we're in huge trouble. If they knew anyone there.
Bastard!
Who's a bastard? I'm partial to bastards myself. You look as though you could do with a drink.
Actually, this might be what he needs right now.
Is it an insult to call you a gentleman? You bastard!
William!
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. God! Bloody hell.
Good for her.
Get out now!
Yeah. Boundaries.
Look who I brought you, General. This will be Colonel Fraser, who I've mentioned before.
We are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make it all outstand.
As a guest of Governor Tryon.
That dreadful play my wife forced me to attend. Will you do me the honor of accepting command of a battalion?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd be exceedingly honored, sir.
The Congress will have to approve your appointment, and there's no guarantee as to what those contentious shopkeeping sons of bitches will do.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
General Fraser.
Okay, but can we go save Lord John now, please?
William!
Miss Hunter.
Well met. We are betrothed. Ian and I.
Just non-stop bad news for William. William, you gotta get it under control.
William Ransom! What the devil does he mean by this?
William, you need some anger management courses.
You could have told me
No what?
that I am the get of a Scottish criminal.
Any man might be proud to be the son of James Fraser.
Oh.
Okay, bring it down, boys. Bring it down.
And damn the resemblance.
Ian! Stop!
Guys, if you two both love Rachel, you'll know she does not want this. Do you love her? Stop.
He's under arrest for assaulting an officer.
How dare they?
This is none of your concern, madam. Take him now! Did I attack him? No.
Yes, he did.
Yes, you did. This is not a good path.
You are what? You're a Quaker. You do not believe in violence, ergo you cannot, or at least will not, strike me.
Fix this now, William. Is he the new villain of the show? This is wild. Wait a minute.
Well done, Cole.
I know this actor.
You are dismissed.
That's Roger Hamley. For anyone not in the know, Wives and Daughters is my absolute favorite book of all time. And they made an adaptation of it that is perfection. You can practically read along with your book. It is amazing. It took me a minute because he's much older, because I think it came out in, what, the 90s? 1999.
You're welcome to half of it. Just while you're waiting for your poems to burst forth upon an astonished world, of course.
Roger, what a good fellow you are. I'm not sure I deserve such a brother.
I'm so proud that he's an Outlander. This is awesome. Yeah, it's him.
I will not plague you with questions, as I know you will not wish to answer them. In the interest of civil conversation, should you wish to make any inquiries of me, I should not take offense.
But when last we met, in London, in my sister-in-law's drawing room over cucumber sandwiches, you were a captain in the Royal East Kent Regiment. Well, I'd quite forgotten the surprise of seeing you.
I'm surprised to see him too.
Gray didn't want to risk a stray flint sparking and giving them away, so he gave the order to take out the flints from all the guns and use the bayonets. They fell upon the Americans and killed 100 men in their beds, in cold blood. Cowley Massacre, they call it.
Remembered to this day.
I've expected to return to Philadelphia tonight, after Ian is released.
Yes! I will do it.
Your word.
I don't know if his word is worth much
You
right
have
now.
my word.
I don't trust him. I appreciate that Jamie is like trying to do the right thing, but he should have just gotten Ian out.
God damn you to hell.
No doubt.
Jamie's not the one misbehaving right now. I mean, other than earlier. He was misbehaving then. But you know what? At this moment.
Colonel Smith has summoned me to attend to thee.
Oh, this is lucky.
Whoever struck thee did so with a good deal of force.
Uh-huh.
I fear thee has a fracture of the bony orbit, which is trapping the ocular muscle. I do wish thy wife were here.
Well, Claire isn't my wife anymore. Jamie Fraser isn't dead.
So that friendship just permanently ended.
They clamped down trying to get rid of you. But they can't.
I'll take this one, please. For the night.
I'll have her. For the night.
For the night.
You better be here to apologize.
You spoilt my best gown, though. Cost me a beating and a week's wages.
Forgive me. You think I would save you from Captain Harkness? Just to do it myself?
Men don't often think of something until another mentions it, and then they are all eagerness to try it themselves.
But I do take your point.
Well, that's a novelty. It's usually the other way round.
You can sing songs or stand on your head, if you prefer. I do not propose to
Okay.
molest you. Beyond that, your conduct is quite up to you.
All right, William, you're starting to be back on the mend. This is a good first step.
If you bother me, I'll tell you to stop.
I brought thee a spoon. The stew is boiling. Be careful.
Oh, I have that spoon. I wonder if they got it from Townsend's.
They're going to hang thee. But he assured me that he told me that thee is worth more dead than alive. God go with thee.
Is it here? No, it was on the floor.
Was it here?
What happened, as far as I can remember, on the floor. He had the look of a man about to throw himself off a cliff.
Yeah. We both did.
Because I very much needed somebody to touch me in that moment.
Jamie, if you had seen her, you would understand.
He was numb. He couldn't bear to feel. You stop the bleeding or the patient dies, and that's what he did. He stopped it by placing his grief over mine.
No!
God's blood.
Roger, go back to sleep. I am so worried about Lord John right now. Like, I can't even... I will say this, from what I have read so far in the book series, this is much more like book Jamie. Not show Jamie, book Jamie, which is great. But also... And then William completely lost it this episode. He's trying to make things good again, I think. I hope. But his trajectory right now is he could go full villain very easily. And he has permanently ruined his relationship with Rachel. Lord John, when he knew Jamie was alive, sacrificed everything to keep their friendship intact. William did the opposite. He valued Rachel's friendship so little that he sacrificed that. But I feel like at the end, he was trying to learn from his father figure. And you could see him kind of trying to be more like Lord John at the end. We'll see how that works out. But they definitely had the drama turned up to 11 for this episode. Oof. This is Jack London State Historic Park, and I'm at the lake.